Today's video is going to be June favorites and fails, but before we do that, if you love all things skincare, make sure you subscribe because that's all we do on this channel. Let's go ahead and get into today's video. This month I've definitely been enjoying a lot of products and I don't have a lot of fails. So I'm gonna go ahead and start with the fails and then move on to the favorites. The first one is by the brand Amlactin. This is the Restoring Lotion plus Ceramides. This is a lactic acid body lotion. This is supposed to help with ingrown hairs and do a little bit of exfoliation on the body, hopefully get rid of some marks on the body, and that's really the main reason I picked it up. This was recommended by Dr. Dre for that reason. And I love a lot of Dr. Dre's recommendations, but my issue with this is not the texture, even though it's a little bit heavy. It's not the fastest absorbing body lotion, but my problem with it is the scent. There's something about the scent in this. Oh God. It's not fragranced. It has zero fragrance, but it smells like paint. It's like you walked into a room that's just been painted. This is what it smells like. So I really don't like the smell. It is so off-putting to me, and the problem with it is that it's not just, you don't just smell it when you first apply it, it lingers. Every time I used it, I kept on smelling that paint smell throughout the entire day. It didn't dissipate, it didn't disappear. So for that reason, I'm not the biggest fan of this. I really wanted to love it, and really it doesn't smell great. I'm not sure if I got a bad one. I might try to order a new one and see if they both smell the same, but this one is still valid till March 2022, so it's not expired, but I don't know. Anyway, I didn't enjoy using it. Next product I had such high hopes for. It's by the Inuculus. This is one of their hair products. It's the salicylic acid exfoliating scalp treatment. So this is supposed to be a treatment for your scalp. It's supposed to get rid of flare-ups of maybe dandruff or built up in your scalp. And when I first used it, my scalp felt so clean and I really enjoyed it. And I do believe I did mention it in a video, but after using it for a few times, I realized that it was making my scalp quite flaky. And it says here it's best for oily, itchy, and flaky scalp. So I don't know, if you suffer from dandruff and you're buying this with the hopes that this is going to get rid of your dandruff, I think this will not work for you. At least for me, it didn't work. It actually made my scalp flaky, and when I stopped using it, my scalp went back to normal. So I wouldn't recommend it for those of you with flaky scalp, but I think if you're somebody who uses a lot of dry shampoo and you just want to get rid of any built-up in your scalp, then this you will enjoy. But for any other reason, I don't think this is the best product in the market. It's quite small. You use quite a lot of it to be able to reach all your scalp, and you know, it's quite expensive. It's not the cheapest product, so I don't think it is worth it. The third fail and the last one is, this was very disappointing to me. It is the Pond's Cold Cream Makeup Remover. You guys, this is a moisturizer. This is very similar to like a creamy Vaseline. It doesn't remove makeup. I don't know what's in it that's supposed to remove makeup. I've used it a few times. It's like I'm applying a thick, heavy ointment on my face that literally does nothing. It doesn't emulsify, it doesn't break down makeup, it doesn't rinse off. It kind of sticks to your skin, and even when you apply water to it, none of it moves around. So I'm not sure how this is supposed to be a makeup remover. And a lot of people say that this is amazing at removing makeup, so I'm not sure if I got a bad one or the one they make here where I live is different, but you guys, this doesn't remove anything. If you've tried this and you like it, please let me know in the comments. Like, is it a good makeup remover to you? Like, how do you use it? Because even when I went in with a face wash afterwards, it was still on my skin. I had to wash my face like twice after it to get rid of it. It kind of sticks to the skin. Anyway, Not a good makeup remover, but definitely let me know your thoughts about it in the comments. Another product by the Inuculus, and it is from their Hairline products. It's called Hyaluronic Acid Hydration Hair Treatment. This is a treatment, it's like after shower damp hair kind of a product. So after you shower with your damp hair, you squeeze a little bit in your palm and then you put it on your hair. This literally feels like hyaluronic acid for your skin. Hyaluronic acid for the hair. It has the perfect name. It really feels like your hair is drinking it and hydrating the hair. I don't know how to explain it. I've never used anything like this. I absolutely love it. It absorbs very quickly into the hair. It doesn't feel greasy. You cannot see it on the hair once the hair is dry. It definitely reduces frizz. I did notice that, and I really like it. Again, you don't get a lot of product, but it does work. So I enjoyed using it. The second favorite, this one is a fail and a favorite, and I'll explain why. It is the Neutrogena body oil. This was recommended also by Dr. Dre. I have the fragrance-free formula. So the way this is advertised to be used is as a body oil. So after you shower, you apply it to your skin, and this is supposed to moisturize your body. So if you use it this way, it is lovely. It leaves your skin so smooth, it absorbs very quickly, it's non-sticky. It is amazing if you use it that way. But I saw Dr. Dre saying that this one will remove your sunscreen, will break down your mascara, and it does emulsify because I believe it has PEG 40 in it. And so I was so excited because look at how much you get. You get a lot of product, and this is very affordable. And I was like, okay, amazing, let me try it. It doesn't. I mean, it might work at dissolving your sunscreen, but if you're somebody who wears makeup, this is not going to remove your makeup. This feels like any other oil. You apply it to the skin, it might move your makeup around, but it doesn't emulsify that well. And this might be working for Dr. Dre because from what I know, she doesn't wear any foundation, only mascara. But for somebody who's wearing a full face of makeup, this is not going to work. It might only work if you wear sunscreen. But I don't even know how this is removing her mascara. Anyway, to me, this didn't work at all as a makeup remover. Despite the fact that it has PEG 40 in it, it didn't emulsify enough. It definitely left a film on my skin, and I could still feel it on my skin, and my skin was not clean. So great as a body oil, not so great as a makeup remover. Next favorite is by the brand Kopari. This is their Pure and Simple Face Sunscreen SPF 50. This is a mineral sunscreen. It is fragrance free. And this is so affordable. I think this was the cheapest SPF 50 I could find in the drugstore. And honestly, you guys, for the price, this is quite good. It's not the best out there. It's not the most elegant. But if you're somebody who cannot spend money on sunscreen and you want something that's effective and that you can still work with, this is amazing. It doesn't sit the best under makeup. You do have to work with it to make it work under your makeup, but you can do that. And so affordable. And the white cast isn't that bad, at least on my skin tone. I wanted to give it a shout out in my video because I think this can be a great option for those of you who cannot spend money on sunscreen. This is a great one. It is fragrance free too, so that's also a plus. And you get 2 fluid ounces, so 60 ml. It says here 59 ml. So great amount of product for the price you're paying. The next product is an oldie but a goodie. I used to use this a long time ago. It is the Caudalie Cocu lotion. Not sure, I'm pretty sure I butchered that. This is essentially a hyaluronic acid essence, a serum, whatever you want to call it. You get 170 ml, you guys, 5.7 fluid ounces. This is absolutely lovely. It is so elegant to use. It feels absolutely amazing. It absorbs so quickly. It doesn't pill. It doesn't feel heavy. This is the perfect hyaluronic acid serum. I know that The Ordinary has one that's quite affordable, and the Inuculus. But let me tell you, you want to talk affordable, this is affordable. The other two come in 1 fluid ounce, and you pay, if you want to compare the size that you get here with that one, this ends up being much cheaper. So if you love hyaluronic acid, I would say this is more similar to the Inuculus version of hyaluronic acid rather than The Ordinary. That one is a lot heavier and thicker. It still has some viscosity to it, but it absorbs very quickly. And in my opinion, if you want to invest in a hyaluronic acid serum that's going to last you for a while, that's not going to break the bank, this is the guy to invest in. Absolutely lovely, so underrated. I know a lot of people talk about it, but I feel like more people need to be talking about it. It's so underrated. It is so good. I really like Caudalie. I've tried quite a few products from them, and I think all their products are amazing. I haven't tried anything that I don't like. I'm planning to do a full brand review in the future. I did say in my recent empties video that I have a new retinol that I'm using and absolutely loving. And that's what I'm going to share with you right now. It is by Cerave. It's their Skin Renewing Retinol Serum. This retinol is so good. I fell in love straight away the first time I used it. So I was using the Inuculus one. I did enjoy it at the beginning, but then I felt like it wasn't doing much. So I decided to switch to another one. And I saw Dr. Dre recommending this. And I said to myself, okay, I'm gonna pick it up. It wasn't the cheapest. It was around $20, so definitely up there when it comes to drugstore. But you guys, from the first time I used it, I forgot that I had actually used it. And I woke up in the morning and I'm looking at my skin, and I felt like my skin looks smooth, glowy. I literally looked younger, and I was like, okay, why does my skin look so good? Did I get a good night's sleep? And then it hit me, and I realized that this is what I used. So good. I'm still using it now. I cannot tell you a full review about it, but it is so good. And I cannot wait to see how this is gonna improve my skin over time. The texture is lovely. It absorbs very quickly. I was able to put on a moisturizer on top, and it went on quite nicely. So yeah, so excited to be using this. I think this might be the best product for June for me. Final favorite, and I think this would be no surprise to you. It is by Eucerin. It's their Q10 Anti-Wrinkle Face Cream. This cream is so underrated. Why is nobody talking about this? It's this lovely yellowish color. It is quite occlusive, so I think if you have very oily skin, this might be too much for you, but maybe normal to oily, this might work. But if you're dry, this is going to be your love. I love it. It is so good. I'm not sure if the Q10 is doing anything, or I'm not sure about the anti-wrinkle claim because I didn't notice anything about that, but I'm talking about it as a face cream. It is so good. It's occlusive. It is so soothing, especially when you feel very dry. It feels so good. It absorbs very quickly, despite the fact that it's very occlusive. I don't know how to explain that. The texture, when you first feel it, you're gonna think it's thick and heavy, but it absorbs very fast. You know what? Eucerin keeps on impressing me. There is nothing that I've tried from this brand that I don't enjoy. This brand is so underrated. You guys need to try more from it. If you haven't, they are very affordable. This is around, I believe, like $12. So affordable and very lovely. This feels like a luxury cream. Alright, you guys, those were all my June favorites and fails. I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, give me a thumbs up. Let me know in the comments below what were your favorites for this month. I would love to try them out. And wherever you are in the world, thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for future content, and I will see you in my next one. Bye guys.